Let's talk about Donald Trump's skinny budget. I want people to understand that while we look at the bigger issues or one issue or no issue, like some of you guys are doing, and say policies doesn't have any impact on your life, I want to just point out some of these budget recommendations and what they actually mean on your life. Pointed out some of the bigger budget recommendations that would have an immediate or a big impact on your life. A lot of black people always want to say, well, voting ain't got nothing to do with politics, ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just get to this bag and do all and do that. I need you in words to understand that the stuff I'm about to talk about impacts you. It impacts the people around you. It impacts the environment that you get this money in. So please pay attention because this stuff impacts you. Donald Trump's skinny budget has $10.7 billion in cuts to education across the board. Now, most of these cuts are through most of these cuts are in K through 12 programs. Those grants and programs that your local school district gives to public schools to, feed the kids, transport the kids, athletic program. But federal programs and grants will help to cover those programs and the costs associated with those programs. Donald Trump wants to get rid of those. Now, imagine additional costs to you as a parent if you had to feed your kid a school lunch every day. If you had to feed your kid a school breakfast every day. For some kids in the hood, that school lunch is the only food that they get. So before you tell me that politics ain't got nothing to do with you or you're going to keep getting this money, understand that there's somebody in your life, there's somebody in your family that eats because of these programs. Some of y'all go, oh, my kid go to charter school. My kid going to go to the charter school. My kid going to go to the charter school. Yeah, Trump increased the budget for $60 million for charter schools. He's cutting programs left and right for public schools. Donald Trump's skinny budget has $26.7 billion in cuts to housing and urban development. The most important part of that for Black America is all that money is for housing. That's housing, y'all. Tenant-based rental assistance, project-based rental assistance, housing in general, elderly housing, disabled housing. You get the idea? Let's keep it a buck. Some of y'all that tell me that you're going to get it and y'all got there in these streets, you're living with a woman that's in housing. She lose that housing, what happens? Donald Trump's skinny budget proposes $4.2 billion in cuts to the Health and Human Services Division. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't think that this impacts Black people, but understand, these cuts are targeted at the programs meant to help individuals with light bill assistance, water bill assistance, just utility assistance in general. So if you or somebody that gets help paying their light bill, understand that Donald Trump's skinny budget is aimed at cutting that money out. So you're going to have to figure it out. If any of these cuts haven't awakened you to how this stuff impacts Black America, allow me to point out the line item that directly impacts Black America. And the in words that's always trying to say they're going to get this money. Donald Trump's skinny budget has $624 million in cuts to the Economic Development Administration. More specifically, he wants to cut out the entire, I'm going to repeat that, the entire Minority Business Administration. The man wants to get rid of the entire Minority Business Development Administration.